Hi, my name is Hitashri Shandilya and we run the organization called Mithila Asmita Art and Craft. Mithila Asmita by its name means Mithila's Asmita, which is Mithila's pride, and that is Madhubani paintings or Mithila paintings. You might wonder what's Madhubani paintings or Mithila paintings. It's one of the oldest heritage arts of India, and it has its origin to several thousands of years ago. Evidences suggest 1000 BC. And this art is extremely popular because of its vibrant colors, for its two-dimensional layouts and the stories being depicted through this art. You might have seen this art as wall paintings, as hand-painted apparels, saris and many other things. This art, to its credit, has its presence in several international museums. It also has a museum dedicated to this art in Japan. It's being taught as a subject, it's being researched as a subject in many international universities. Back home, I grew up in a family of a pioneer of the world promotion of this art, Srimati Gauri Mishra, also popularly known as Gauri Ma or Maji of Mithila. I grew up as her grandchild in a campus where she rehabilitated more than 15,000 women of Mithila, the rural women of Mithila at a time, and she used this art as a power to socio-economic uplift the women of rural India. Back in 70s and 80s, Gauri Ma, along with Erika Moser-Smith, a research scholar from Germany, Heidelberg University, and also with Raymond Owens from United States of America, a Fulbright scholar, she did some extensive study on this art form, and she used all her study for the upliftment of the woman and the empowerment. We as kids, we saw this art being practiced in the premises of Seva Mithila, the colors, the vegetable colors being made in the campuses. There were so many women working together, creating some beautiful masterpieces and a lot of things going on in the campus. I grew up to be an engineer. We were told those days that you should be something like engineers or doctors or IAS officers, and they were like a different choice of professions. After graduating and after spending a lot of years in the corporate world, during my maternity break about 4 years back, when I went home, I was totally broken, disheartened by the sad state of affairs back home. I saw the master artists of Mithila in a very, very deprived state. My grandmother, she is 80 years old now, though she is an ocean of knowledge. But because of her failing health, she could not continue her services for these people. And today the condition of Madhubani paintings is so bad that it's no more a freehand art. Nobody understands the meaning of a freehand art. Madhubani painting is Madhubani painting because it's a freehand art. And people have forgotten that. Artists don't consider it a crime anymore to use pencils. They use scales to make it more symmetrical. The non-symmetrical paintings in Madhubani are the signs of genuinity that is forgotten. And all these things were told to me by my grandmother. I was so sad, and I really wondered, like, where has the ethics gone? Or probably we cannot ask for the ethics when these people of Mithila, these artisans of Mithila, do not have the basics of life. So that's when we decided, like, we should form a marketing platform for these artists, wherein they can showcase their work, wherein they would not be exploited, wherein they would actually get everything essential in their life to be ethical. When the basics are met, probably we can teach them to be more honest to their work. And Mithila Asmita was formed, the first objective was to form a marketing platform which would be self-sustainable, which would not depend totally on charities. It would form a kind of an ecosystem for these artists to survive, which can bring a visibility to these artists in the outside world. And above everything, it would be for employing them, for giving them a support system, for preserving the traditional art which is dying. The themes of Mithila paintings are not remembered anymore. These artists draw, they paint what they are told to paint by these middlemen. They are given certain themes and they have to stick to it. The freedom of expression is lost, and who has the responsibility for all this? It's we, the educated citizens of India, the privileged citizens of India, and that's how we thought we should use our background of a global experience, experience of organizing industries, to organize this Mithila painting industry. So these are certain important things that we are trying to do using Mithila Smitha Art and Craft. I request you all to kindly support us in our mission, because this is not just a story of Mithila paintings. There are many other art forms of India who are dying in absence of attention, in absence of awareness, and that is the responsibility of we educated Indians to do. I'm very glad that Madhubani Paintings has got such an international fame and it is being respected worldwide for its lot of meanings, for its scientific analogies and so many things. But aren't we also supposed to respect it equally, or maybe even more, for what we have? Today is the day of modern technologies, gadgets and so many other things. But along with that, we have to preserve what we already have. Preserve something that's very beautiful, preserve something that's very important. And that is the message of Mithila Smitha. Let's wake up and work for this cause. Thank you so much.